You may remember a while back how we used Pal Tiya Premium to make a half-life size human figure. And the part we didn't show you was making the delicate hands for figurative sculptures, so that's what we're doing in today's video. Making a miniature hand with Pal Tiya Premium requires delicacy. The process is done over 2 days. On the first day, you will make a wire-reinforced Pal Tiya Premium core. This will stiffen overnight, otherwise the hands are too easily distorted while the clay is soft. Following day, the full shape and details are put in using a special batch prepared without fibres. This allows an ultra-fine consistency for miniature work. We use tiny painter's palette knife and a daub tool for such fine work. Here's everything you need to begin making a batch of Pal Tiya Premium. Just ignore the quantities we have on there. This is just footage to show us mixing some for you. And of course, always important to do the dangle test, especially if this is one of the first times you're mixing Pal Tiya Premium. This shows you what it should look like when it's mixed correctly each time. We begin with a wrapped wire frame, wrapping the palm, the back of hand, and compressing from both sides, stitching the product together on lightly. Rolling tiny sausages of clay, slightly smaller than the final finger size. Position each finger so it overlaps the back of the hand. Press the Pal Tiya Premium until it squishes around the armature wire. Don't you just love the word squish? Pinch the inside of the fingers closed and do the remaining fingers and thumb. The wire must go to the very tip of each finger. Working at this scale is challenging with just your hands, so we use a palette knife. Secure a daub of Pal Tiya Premium clay to the tabletop to hold it down. Flatten one side to a thin wedge with a palette knife. Pinch off tiny daubs from the wedged side so the fibres stick out all the way round. This allows the clay to effortlessly blend with the surface in tiny amounts. Support the back of the hand gently. Begin filling in the dents and closing up the seams. Build out the high spots, such as the heel of the hand, with the layers of these daubs. Work carefully and slowly. With a rounded tool, smooth out the surface. This part is touchy because the Pal Tiya Premium will want to swivel around the wires. If it swivels, re-squish each finger firmly from all sides. You want to touch it as little as possible after this. We will be sanding the hands on the following day, so it doesn't have to be perfect. Preparing the back. Shave away the surface so it's a lot lower than the final level. Both sides will be built up once the hand is firm. Leave the surface very textured with abundant fibres sticking out. These will hold firmly onto the next layer of Pal Tiya Premium. Following day, the hand is firm enough to sand. Use this opportunity to shape the fingers to a thin version of the correct anatomy and trim the fingers to the correct length. The sanding will leave tiny fibres on the surface. This is good. These fibres will bind the upcoming surface coat to your core. You will need an ultra fine batch to do the details this small. So now that you have your scratch coat layer, you can sift some of the fibres from a tiny amount of Pal Tiya Premium. Mix the sifted Pal Tiya Premium with water into a pliable clay. Lightly dampen the hand with a tiny amount of water so the Pal Tiya Premium will stick. Apply it with your palette knife, build up and coat the top side. Take the time to establish the landmark shapes, such as the finger joints and tendons. Once you have the back of the hand filled out, blend the shapes with a small soft brush. Next, apply the product to the underside and palm of the hand. And again, soften the details and volumes with a brush. Once you're satisfied with your hand, rewrap in plastic for another day. Additional sanding can be done on the third day for a very nice finish if you wish. Beautiful small hands can be accomplished this way, but they are delicate. They will be as strong as ceramic, porcelain, or a wooden hand of the same size. Take care to handle them attentively. Thanks for watching.